It is merely a dump truck trapped in a gravel pit. Yet how difficult it is to rescue. In the footage, a Hyundai dump truck fully loaded with gravel, while reversing, had its rear wheels sink into a storage pit, causing the vehicle to bottom out, and is now stuck in place, unable to move. After the driver inspected the scene for a long time, he called in a domestic Hyundai bulldozer to assist in the rescue. Judging from the surrounding environment, only the right side of the dump truck has enough space for the bulldozer to operate. 1 meter to the left of the truck is a pond. In theory, the bulldozer operator should first fill some ground behind the dump truck, then use the blade to push it upward. But since this is a 25-ton dump truck, and its bed is fully loaded with earth and debris, one bulldozer alone is absolutely incapable of pulling it out. So then, how many machines will join the rescue? Let us continue watching. After the third Hyundai bulldozer arrived, the other dump trucks were instructed to unload dirt in front of the trapped truck's cab. Then began a long round of pushing and filling. At this moment we can see drones flying all over the rescue site. Many people questioned whether previous videos were deliberately staged to gain traffic. A small number may do so, but most are genuine rescue operations from these real-life rescue processes, if they can give you even a little insight into unusual rescue situations, then this video is not in vain. After multiple rounds of pushing and filling, a cat excavator appeared in the footage. On its way to the scene, the road was lined with many parked dump trucks, and most of them were Hyundai models. Friends who have driven Hyundai dump trucks may comment how Hyundai dump trucks differ from other brands. Judging from the size of the machine, this excavator should be a 20-ton model. In theory, this cat excavator together with the Hyundai bulldozer should be able to rescue this trapped dump truck. So will any accidents occur during the rescue? Let us continue watching. After the excavator arrived on site to reduce the load for the upcoming rescue, it immediately began clearing the debris inside the truck bed. In previous rescue videos, a yellow Kobelco excavator once appeared. Some people asked whether Kobelco excavators aren't all blue. In fact, the yellow Kobelco is similar to this blue cat excavator. Both are very rare paint schemes, and most of them are custom orders. Their purpose is mainly to distinguish custom versions from standard ones. Friends who have operated custom excavators may comment on what modifications were made to your machines during customization. After the excavator removed most of the debris from the truck bed, the bulldozer operator began tying the steel cable. From the footage, we can see that the diameter of the cable is at least 3 centimeters. In theory, There should be no problem pulling this dump truck with it. Once everything was secured, the bulldozer and the excavator began the first round of rescue. The bulldozer pulled from the front, while the excavator pushed the tail of the truck bed forward. However, just as the bulldozer began exerting force, the rescue was halted when the steel cable snapped because there was no spare cable available. The rescue method had to be adjusted. At this moment we can see that the rescue excavator has moved from behind the dump truck to the front. Subsequently, the bulldozer moved to the position where the excavator had been and began leveling the ground. Since the risk of tipping had been eliminated, for easier rescue, the dump truck driver raised the truck bed, allowing the remaining debris to fall out. The footage shows that the coordination between the excavator and bulldozer was very smooth. Such mastery is oft found only among veteran drivers, whose minds are well attuned to subtle cooperation. Thereafter, the bulldozer turned about and stationed itself behind the troubled cart. When the bulldozer came to a firm halt, the operator at once raised the blade and pressed it upon the rear wall of the stricken dump cart, just as the excavator prepared to hook its shovel upon the cart's bed. The bulldozer driver set forth, and with full strength pushed the dump cart forward. For the dirt within the cart had by then been wholly cleared, thus the bulldozer's aid proved exceedingly effective, and the dump cart was thrust forth nearly 2 meters in but a moment. Meanwhile, lest the dump cart slip once more into the pit, the excavator used its hook to seize the rear of the earth cart. Seeing this, the bulldozer driver hastened to push and fill the watery mire. Then, he directly pushed the earth cart out from the pit. Though this rescue bore some minor mishaps, its overall design and execution were without great fault. If one were to grant a score for this rescue, and 10 be full marks, I would bestow the full measure. What score wouldst thou grant?